We call this Mother Earth, really, but this Earth right now is really just a daughter. She hasn't become Mother Earth yet. It's saying she's a daughter, but she doesn't know that she's super royal. So like she finds out that she's like the royal one, and she's like, oh yeah. So Earth is the very last place in the universe that's getting to this vibration. The whole rest of the universe is caught up like on a higher vibration. Earth is like one of the lowest places right now.
Really?
Yeah. So but when Earth wakes up, he like 5D shift, all that shit that's supposed to be happening. You know, the planet is always like a car. Like it's supposed to be vibrating and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's supposed to be. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it's a lot of shit because it's a lot out there, you know what I'm saying? The planet is like, it's really in a dead state right now.
Okay.
But it can never die though. It goes into a dormant, like a hibernation mode, but it wakes up. And when it wakes up, the people wake up, everything on it wakes up, and it's just this super high vibrational, like a star. It's more, oh, check this out. Oh, I got it. I remembered. No, I remembered. I remembered.
Type shit just because all the shit that they.
Bro, I'm so happy I remembered, bro.
Now they realizing and stuff. Like, what's the type of wake up that they gonna actually be in?
Look, so the Earth is sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
And but the Earth is a star. That's all it is a star. But it got this crust on it. It's real crusty and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this Earth it's just crust. It's just the dust on mama's eyeball and shit. And our bodies is the crust too. Okay. So all this shit is the crust. So as above, so below, as within, so without. You know how they say we live on the crust of Earth? Yeah. Our bodies, we live in the crust of our bodies too. Our bodies is another crust. You know what I'm saying? That's the Earth too. And so whenever the Earth wakes up, the universe, it destroys itself, but it goes back to the beginning of what it was. It was just a star. And then slowly over time, it starts to build back all the shit, the dust and shit. And that's what all this shit is. This is layers and layers and layers and layers of eons and eons is what we're walking on right now. God didn't make this shit. You dig dirt and you dig in civilizations and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is civilization under civilization under civilization on this star. And once this star fucking it's gonna, once the universe ends, it talks about it in Hindu text. It's called the Kali Yuga. At the end of the Kali Yuga, this motherfucker, the universe destroys itself, and it's a beautiful thing. It's nothing bad. It literally, we get to go back to the star version. So we lose our skins, but our souls go back. We're always something that's part of this thing. You know what I'm saying? But right now, it's like we're coming out of the star part and popping up on this part to experience a life like this. But we're always in that star part too. Okay. It happens like this all the time, and sometimes when the crust builds on, all different types of things happens. But this is how this universe works, and that's what happens to some of those stars too. They're building crust. I think. I'm just, you know what I'm saying. I'm just thinking. I'm kind of beam myself from out of that star onto this planet, so it's kind of like a mirror thing. So the Earth is like this, right? It's kind of like you walking up under it like this, and you walking on top of it at the same time. And the part up under is your star body.
Okay.
As above, so below, as within, so without. You inside it, it's so cool because on the other side, the only thing that can keep you up on this other side is like a little magnetic shell. And your part up under your shadow self is controlling this shit. It's really your shadow self controlling your body and shit. That's the voice that you hear in your head and shit. It's really yourself that's your star self.
Wow.
I mean, and that's connected to like probably a bigger star self or some shit. I just be thinking.
Interesting.
All those are stars, and Earth is a star too. It's just an old ass one that just got old as fucking dirty, and it's the big bomb. It's the big one. And once in the whole universe. Yeah, it's kind of slowing down the whole universe, but it's cool right now. But we're about to fix it.
A tree of life, the way that you demonstrate, you know.
I mean, as above, so below, as within, so without.
That's literally how the tree of life is like, for real.
Yeah, you see how the tree of life. Here's the soil.
Okay.
Here's the tree.
Yeah.
It goes up this high. Here's the roots, just as high. The roots is just the other tree. So the roots of you, your spirit is really up under earth. All this is showing you. This is how we learned everything was with nature. We didn't need a book or somebody to tell us some shit. It's already inside of us. Our fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's in our DNA.
Okay.
All of it. That's where I get all mine. People be like, what books you read, bro? I do not read books at all. I learned from real master teachers. There's real prophets that are on this earth right now that I learned from, that I listen to. And I really put in that work. And you know what I'm saying? I'm on my way to becoming somebody, you know what I'm saying, that can help people. Because I got some real OGs that help me. I don't just talk like this. You know what I mean? Real OGs under my belt. And to where I can still just be a regular person, like, but nigga, I know how the universe works. I know that I'm living on a star, and it's a rock over the star, and that rock is gonna get blown off. Here's how the star blows off, right? Your soul, your crust can't take your body no more because the soul heat start getting too hot. The solar heat and the sun and the earth start getting too hot, and the same thing with the heat out there starts to get too hot. This crust ain't gonna be able to take it. Boom! It's gonna start. We think it's the earth, but it's not. The only thing that's bringing any of this earth is the sun from up under it. It's literally giving all of this shit life. And it's in it as above, so below. And what they say is the sun out there is really just a reflection of the real sun. There's a big hole in the center of the earth, and it's reflecting the big ass sun out there, and it's like kind of doing a spin thing. And so like there's like a hole in the earth, and that's what the sun is. So it's literally a crust with a hole in it, and that's the sun that we see up there all day. The moon is kind of like the shadow or some shit that's reflecting off of some water.
That's what you was trying to do. You was trying to bounce the reflection onto the wall.
Look, this is what they say the moon is.
That look like a seashell. Wow.
As the sun moves, look, you see the moon going away?
Yes.
They say the moon is just a shadow of bouncing off the water. But this motherfucker has craters in it sometimes. I don't know why it doesn't have craters in it. And then they say it goes.
But you ever like have like a
Look at that now. That's a star. And whatever frequency this water could be, it could be at a certain frequency. You can see that shape right there. That's cool. Right? They say so stars is like water moving, and the moon is just like a reflection of the water when it's still.
It look like fire and shit. It's cool.
And I'll show you a picture of a star.
But I like that one I did though about the Earth though, because I forgot that the Earth was a crust. It's literally a crust on the star.
Okay.
And it's just crust. It's not something good. It's literally everything they say it is. It's crust. You throw the crust of the bread away, and then there's actual still bread though, and the bread's the good part. That's why they say inner Earth is the real place. Have you ever heard of inner Earth?
Yeah.
That what's it called? Is it called shembala?
Yeah.
It's called shembala, isn't it? Search it.
So it says shembala. It says in the context of Tibetan Buddhism is often associated with a hidden inner world or a utopia of peace and enlightenment.
Yes.
So it says while not necessarily in inner earth, it says in the literal sense of hollow planet, it says shembala is described a place of pure spiritual development in a realm where future Buddha will appear. Future Buddha.
Hold on, it said a future Buddha will appear out of the shembala? That's cool.
So it says place of spiritual refuge and
and you know what's crazy?
Seeking enlightenment.
The world's not even ready for a future Buddha. They're waiting for a second white Jesus. And it's actually gonna be just a regular ass nigga, bro. Like, he's not gonna wear a suit. It's gonna be the regularest nigga in the world. But he gonna be having family and shit. Regular nigga.
Okay.
I swear to God on my mama.
So so what do you mean? Like that person gonna come and save everybody?
No, he not gonna save nobody. Stop playing with me.
You're saying like everybody is pretty much.
That nigga not saving nobody,
Jesus.
nigga. He's only saving himself. So the person that they talking about is coming. The person that is Shambhala, the Buddha that is to come, is just yourself.
Okay.
It's just if you can be that, then you can be that. But ain't nobody coming to save nobody. Ain't no Buddha. Because it's kind of this weird mind frame that the Christianity gave, where somebody coming to save us and shit. Oh shit, somebody's gonna come and give us some information. Nobody coming to give you that. Other than niggas like me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all think we crazy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Y'all think Cat Williams and all that. You don't want to take it seriously and shit. Y'all want to keep going to work and shit. You know what I mean? Like, nigga. Like, Cat Williams tell you everything. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, the whole shit fucked up. And Cat Williams the GOAT. But, like, it's just funny. Cat Williams. Oh, my God. He talks about real shit. No, like, listen to what he's telling you, though. He's actually a prophet. That's Jesus. Swear to God on my mama. I'm channeling Big Unk right now, bro. That's my nigga. No, because I am Big Unk, though, bro. Nigga, he stealing my shit when he say that. Like, no, I'm not even gonna say that. I ain't gonna go there. I'm Big Unk. He listen. Okay, so I'm Uncle Deuce. I'm the second Unk. This nigga's the 607th Unk. Okay. I'm above. Okay. I'm the most high. I'm the second. There's only one Unk above me, nigga, and that's my Unk. Okay. That's the nigga that you just showed you. Okay. I'm literally his son. But it's his nephew, like, so I'm not good. So. Okay, so what? Okay. But 607, he's like at the bottom of the list. He really like the crackhead. Okay. But he fun though. We love that nigga shit. Okay. Just, you know, nobody fuck with that nigga really. He just, but he's like, still talking about some shit though. Yeah, I love that nigga to death. Okay. It's my brother. Okay. Like, he's really an Unk. Like, there's things called Unks, keepers, like the one who keep the information. That's what the Unk is. The men who have the key to the woman. There's only a few Unks. That's what uncles be, you know what I'm saying? They be uncles, so they know how to deal with kids and shit. They got sisters, so they grow up with women. So that's like, you know. But I got mad love for 607 Uncle, though, because he, you know what I'm saying, he target a lot of his shit. He just expressed himself. Like, nothing he's saying is true. It's only his truth. It's just like, nigga, we all got in this shit. We just all a bunch of information. He like, nigga, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? Okay. It's like, nigga, he's just like, nigga, they lying. All he knows is this is lies. So he like, nigga, this is just trying to help people at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But still, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say he's trying to help people, but maybe trying to, you know. But then, You just get like that's what Lucifer is. Lucifer, he gives you the information and lets you make the decision for yourself. So now you know you can't just go. You can go walk around and just go live your regular life, or you can fucking, you know what I'm saying, start loving yourself and realize that you're God.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That Jesus ain't coming to save your bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Because like you love Jesus and shit because he's coming to save you, but you don't love yourself because you can save yourself. Because you think Jesus can come save you. So I gotta love Jesus because he the one who's gonna do it. No, they lie to you. You gotta do it. That's the worst part when you find it out. But then it's cool when after like years later, after you start to finally be able to you get to a real connection with the source, and then you kind of like Jesus, so you can be like that, how Jesus was. But in between time, when you find out that Jesus ain't really the one, it sucks. Like you literally, your heart is broke, shattered, every day. I mean, like, you never feel your real, actual heart being broken until you find out Jesus is fake, for real. See, I remember when I found out Santa Claus was fake. I cried. No, I cried when I found out Santa Claus was fake. For real, I was in my bed, I had to think, bro, like, is my mama lying to me, bro? Like, is Santa Claus fake or real? Like, nigga, this is really, like, I'm traumatized from Santa Claus.
Okay.
But then, like, it's not some, like, I can talk and shit, I'm a regular dude, bro, but I'm traumatized, bro, from actual Santa Claus. Like, that shit fucked me up, bro. I would never tell my kids about Santa Claus, and I love that shit.
Yeah.
But they look at it like it's a joke, bro. Like, we just tell our kids some shit, like, we're lying. Like, okay, it's cool. To some kids, I get the concept, it's cool. My nephews, they're good with it. They're gonna be okay when they find out Santa Claus is fake. But me, nigga, that shit, I had to find out myself in my sleep while I'm trying to go to bed every night thinking about if Santa Claus is real or fake or not. Because some people tell me it's real, some people tell me it's not. You feel me though? So, but anyway, so when I find out Jesus is fake,
so it took you to a different type of belief.
No, not even that. This was when I was 9 years old. I found out fucking Santa Claus was fake. I didn't find out Jesus.
It kind of like struck you different.
I don't know. It just made me sad and cry, bro. Because I thought I wanted it to be real. Because I wanted Santa Claus to be real. I thought I was talking to something when I was talking to Santa Claus and shit.
Okay.
I had a relationship with Santa Claus. Nigga, what you mean?
Okay, what about the Easter bunnies?
Fuck the Easter bunny, nigga. I want Santa Claus the only nigga I fucked with for real. Fuck the Easter bunny. You don't have to be good or bad. Yet I believed in the tooth. No, fuck the tooth fairy. No, I kind of believed in it. It wasn't like Santa, bro. Santa, you have to be good. Or you're not gonna get no gifts. And Christmas is the best. So they trick us with that shit. And they fucking lied to us. And I've been fucking bad all year and shit. I've been thinking about my sins and shit while I'm going to sleep. Like, is Santa Claus gonna give me what I want for real?
Okay.
And it's the same thing they do to us with Jesus. Like, I be thinking about my sins. Like, is Jesus gonna let me in heaven for real? And that shit's fake. That's not how the fucking universe works.
Expecting some type of judgment coming through Jesus.
Not even that. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying Santa Claus is watching me day and night, and he gonna making a list and he judging me if I'm right or wrong and shit. And then they told me about Jesus. They said he is your God and shit.
Okay.
And so if you don't believe in this story, then you go burn in hell forever and shit. And so I believed in the story with all my heart because I didn't want to go burn in hell and shit forever. And I started to find out that Jesus is black. And I'm like, oh shit. So okay, but Jesus still real? All the story is still good. Then I find out, oh no, it's not even what they said it is. It's really just some Egyptian shit and some Buddhist shit that they really like fucked up real bad and then turned me against myself. Like all of this shit is about me. Okay. And then like said, there's Jesus. They gave it to Jesus. I was like, fuck you, nigga. Okay. and gave it to Lucifer. And gave it to Satan. And gave it to God. And gave it to Moses. And gave it to them. When it was me and my ancestors. Like, it's in the hieroglyphs. You know what I'm saying? The piss is so deep to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's literally... I had a flash one time where I got to one glimpse to see everything. And it was only for 1 second. And I was just like... And I seen everything about the Bible for 1 second. And I just started crying, bro. Santa Claus is a real dude. He really was a real guy, right? But his story, he wasn't flying around the world in one day, giving everybody gifts.
Shit!
No.
I believe that.
No, there's a real story about St. Nicholas.
I believe that. You can mess me with that, because every movie,
Google the real story of St. Nicholas.
They always made it seem like that man came back when he got done delivering all the stuff around the world.
You said,
kids.
Why? In every movie? Yeah, that's why we believed it. That's why we believe the earth is round too, because we seen it in movies. That's why they believe Santa Claus is real, because of the movies. That's why they believe Jesus is real, because of the movies. That's why they believe
all Santa ever represent was basically kind of like the masculinity. The dude that
Santa?
Yeah.
The real Santa? The real Santa, the real Santa was a saint. He gave people gold who was poor. Okay. That was a real Santa Claus. He didn't go up and down people's chimneys and shit. It's just like the story of Jesus. Jesus was a real dude, but he wasn't walking on water and turning water into wine and shit. He was just doing regular shit. Santa was a regular nigga just giving people gold and shit, and they like, damn, turn this regular ass story about that same thing they did to Jesus. Imagine what they be doing to Michael Jordan 1,000 years from now. They be like, this nigga was flying.
Listen to, and basically was just like describing about like Santa, like what he is. He's basically like the consciousness. He represents the North Pole.
Exactly.
No,
exactly. So that's what that's the same thing they did with Jesus. They took some weird. That's what all of these stories are. Yes. They're really about us. Yes. The Santa Claus story. That's what I'm saying. So it's not a fake story, but they told me to fuck like that shit. But it's good that they did that though, because it was really like something good for me. Because now I can open up my mind to a million things and really create God myself.
Because he was breaking the word down, you know, like Satan. He was like, if you spell it this direction, it would say Santa.
Yeah, Santa, Satan. And there's some other stuff too.
You know.
And you see how they both dudes too. They both white men. It's white supremacy at its finest. And that's what we just all just dwell in, loving in white supremacy. I need some more white supremacy. Swear to God, oh, mom, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, gang. Next question. Most entertaining niggas. It's just good when you can entertain people and still give them juice and knowledge and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Still talk. That's the type of entertainment I like. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So that nigga's extra funny to me. Okay. Cause you can talk about some real shit. He don't everything he'll be saying is right on point, but he be saying some shit. He'll make you think he ain't saying the regular dish shit. He ain't, Jesus Christ died for your sins. Go go to church and shit. Or he ain't saying just the government. You know what I'm saying? He's having fun with it. You know what I'm saying? He's not trying to be some like nigga. I'm still being me, but nigga, all this shit fucked up. That's what I like about him. You know what I'm saying? I'm God, but look, you see me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real shit. That part of it is real. You know what I'm saying? Because the most high vibration on this planet isn't love. It's definitely not hate. It's not peace. It's transparency and truth is the most highest vibration. And that nigga is truth. He'll tell you to sacrifice his son and all type of shit. I ain't with that shit.
So
none of that,
but
transparency. If you could be yourself and be authentic. If you ever walk past somebody and you want to say hi to them and you just say, sometimes you don't, you know what I'm saying? But like so every now and then, force yourself to say hi. You do. I'm like transparency. Like I don't give a fuck. Yeah, and you dress how you want to, but not in a weird way. But like if you want to dress cute and you think it looks good to you, no, not always. Always ask for somebody's opinion when you dress and shit. Cause sometimes you be, I mean, a nigga like me, you know, I might fuck. But yeah, but I ain't gonna say I always ask for somebody's opinion.
That's the type of like transparency, like authenticity. Like,
okay, so look, so look, yeah, express yourself. If you can, if you can go in a club and you can dance all through around that bitch and show love to everybody, that's transparency. Okay. Transparency is love. Transparency is genuine love. Because you can't be transparent unless you know that God is in everything. And it's like some Buddha shit, but some Christianity people, some Christians can get on transparency level on like a, you know, on a heart. Transparency is when you at your heart. Actually, transparency. Let's say transparency. All your chakras are in line and spinning at least at some degree, some level. You know what I'm saying? Not on a high level, but that means that you can express yourself fully through your mouth, with your head, through your like emotions, through your face, with your mind, with your dick, with your body, with the way you move. You can express yourself. That's what the Kundalini is. That's what the chakras is. Is can you express yourself? I can express myself. I unlocked all my shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? For real, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I put it out there, like, but that's not why I do it. I don't do this shit to try to get big. My mom tried to tell me the other day, I know you trying to do all this stuff for your channel to get big or whatever. She's like, but I kind of don't like the stuff that you're doing or whatever. Like some shit like that. I was just like, bro, I was like, nigga, like you literally are the most negative person in my whole life, bro. Like you're the reason why I'm so strong. So if you think that you saying anything will stop me, like what did you think you come in and tell me some shit like that? You don't think like what I'm doing. You literally don't like anything I've ever did my whole life. Or my big sister. My big sister was about to get her house, her first job. Everything that my big sister ever did, my mom always held her back. She literally was living. She already had everything she ever needed in her whole life. My mom, she was just trying to kind of stay with my mom to help her, kind of, cause like my mom. Like she always would make her feel bad, like, oh no, you gotta do all this before you move out. You gotta do all this, and then you know what I'm saying. My sister, like she did listen to her good enough. My mom's good, you know what I'm saying. Nothing that she did is bad, but she's never gonna. So like I'm like, bro, I literally hung myself from a tree when I was 26. What do you want me to do with my life, bro? I'm just expressing myself. That's the only thing that I can do at this point. And watch me do something with it. And it's funny because it's always the person's mom that like they be like it's always their mom that doubt them, but that's really the motivation. So it's not no hate in that area where she doesn't like this, because it's not for her. She's not gonna like it. I'm like, you know what I'm saying. I'm the divine masculine. You know what I'm saying? I'm going against the grain in every way, and I'm just being myself. And what do you want me to do? Be a cookie cutter? Like, you know what I'm saying? What do you want me to do? Not express myself? And you know what I'm saying? But it's not about even the stuff that I'll be saying. It's more about, she was like, when I gave that dude that fake $100 bill, she said some shit about that. She was like, I don't think that's funny. She's like, it's hard times or whatever. I was like, I literally talked to that nigga. Like, you remember what I said to that nigga? I was like, bro, you my brother. I just wanted to say what up to you and shit. He was like, oh, that's cool. Like, he was like, it's cool saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was cool and shit. That nigga was cool as fuck, but she was just like, it's not fun. I was like, bro, it's literally a prank. Like, if you ain't got a sense of humor, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, if you can't take, like, a joke, like, nigga, if somebody gave me a fake $100 bill, I would laugh as fuck. Wouldn't that be funny to you?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, like,
bruh,
but she had to say some negative shit, and it's just like, but she's always been like that, so it's built up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was just like, bro, I don't want to hear shit you got to say about my stuff, bro, because that's how she's been my whole life with me and my whole family. My mom's, but I love it, though, because she made me so, nobody can touch me. You can't touch me. Nobody can touch me, because I promise you my mom is negative about the most. As soon as you say it, something negative gonna come out. Something negative, and you gotta, like, talk her into it. And sometimes, like, I'm good at talking to her, and that's how I learned how to talk to people, because I have to talk my mom into shit my whole fucking life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because she's negative, off point, as soon as I say some shit. She's like, oh no, this like, nigga, I'm literally, bro, my whole life, bro, been scared of everything, bro. So now, like, she trying to, like, oh, don't express yourself. It's not, has nothing to do with anybody else. It's like, if you in tune with your God, everybody got their own God, for real. It's all connected to the bigger God, but everybody got, like, God don't just, like, connect it to everybody. It's like, you got a God, then you got a God, then you got a God, then you got a God. You got somebody that's connected to you. That's gonna take you up there type shit, you know what I mean? My mom, she's the one who made me so strong. If it wasn't for my mom, bro, like, I wouldn't even be expressing myself. I'd be so scared. I'd be, like, trapped in somewhere. But I already deal with all the negative shit. I don't give a fuck. Nobody can say to me. Every time somebody says something negative on one of my comments, like, it's fun to me.
Okay.
Because, like, it's like, you're not respecting my mom.
Yeah.
Like, my mom said it. Like, my mom, like, nobody can hurt me. Like, my mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mom, she already fucking did it, bro. And she made me strong.
But not even her. Just like,
no, because here's my mom.
Like,
my mom, she knows who I am. She's not just going to give me my shit. My mom, she knows who I am, really, in my soul and my spirit. She's not just going to give me my shit. Like, her higher self knows who my higher self is. So she's always going to give me shit. She's always gonna make me push that shit on me, make me hard on me. Like, she's always gonna be hard on me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, that's just her spirit. That's the mom spirit. That's who my real spiritual mother is. She's not gonna be like, oh, that's so good, that's so perfect. So that, you know what I'm saying, she's gonna make me fucking go harder. Like, no, don't do that. Like, do something better. You know what I'm saying? You can do better shit than that. Like, I'm just being this child, your son. But I'm an adult though. You know what I mean? And it's like, nigga, I'm literally building something for myself. That's way bigger than what you get. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna work. We gonna do work a job. Like, I'm telling you, I hung myself when I was 26 years old. It was because all this stuff was trapped inside of me. Yes, that's like, so if the only thing that satisfies me is letting it out. That's the only thing I give a fuck about. I could die tomorrow and I'll be happy with at least the little shit that I talk about on God, because I got to express it. Like, nigga, whenever I die, they'll be like, oh shit, I can guarantee there's something in there for real, for somebody, even if it's just a laugh, nigga. Fuck you mean? On my YouTube.
So basically, that kind of be like your good deed in a sense.
No, it just I have shit that I have to let out, because I have to poop, and this is pooping, and if I don't fucking poop before I go up there, I'm fucking be shitty. So I gotta fucking poop. Yeah, that's what it sounds like some 607 shit, doesn't it?
That's what I mean by right? Good deed. Yeah.
No, not good deeds. No, good deeds is something that I've always done since I was a kid. I don't have a problem with good deeds is something I have to do.
Good deeds, but I'm just saying the similarities.
Do you talking about me? Just as a star, I have to express myself, or else I'll be trapped inside of myself, and that's a star that's doomed and damned and bonded. Stars second guess when they know that they're stars. Like you fucking second guess a lot. We all do though, but I know that you do.
What you mean second guess?
I don't know. You second guess. So if I told you that you was God, what would you say?
That I am God.
Oh! I didn't think you would say that. So you created me?
Yeah.
Damn.
Why else would you be here?
Dang.
Without us, you wouldn't be here.
Look at me too. Like, you actually look like you created me too.
Like, we got sculptured. You know, man is sculptured too.
In the side of the woman.
Yeah, we got our waves. Yeah, we sculptured too. Birthed y'all.
You sculpted yourselves.
You know,
look, you sculpted us and yourselves.
That. I was just thinking, because before I even came up here, it was a dude that walked on my street. He was like calling me to come this way. He came and he spoke to me, and he was just pretty much was just telling me like how powerful women is and things like that and stuff, and was saying like how they erased her out the history and things like that and stuff. Mm-hmm. And he was telling me about this tribe called the Amazon tribe.
Okay, I heard about the Amazon tribe.
Was saying like, you know, like they're fearless women. They don't have no kids or nothing like that. Like they're virgins. They virgins. The virgins. Yeah.
No. Oh, okay, I thought it was virgins.
But I'm just saying like they can't have no family. That's like they like
oh,
they
you know what I'm
oath.
talking about? Yeah, like they're.
But anyhow,
warriors.
but past that, he was just saying like how women is the blueprint of everything for all of y'all to be here. To do your creativity. They think of us as weak and things like that and emotional. If we understand our emotions fully and know how to fully control it or whatever, like we'll be cold. But
not just your emotions, your sexuality, your femininity. Yes. Not just your emotions. We gotta get that right. If you get your sex appeal, if y'all control that sex energy,
is sex.
Everything is sex. So if y'all get that down with your emotions. Oh my gosh, bro. If you could be a sexy ass girl who can control her emotions, like I'm talking like full sex appeal, like a straight demon. You hear me? You know what's fucked up is that like they trying to say that like sexual energy is demonic and it's demonic, it's succubus and all that shit. Bro, that's literally her power. So they take that from her. You know what I'm saying? When literally that's why they're not controlling the world. Women, it's really a war. Women are supposed to be having niggas on their knees, bro. But we took our power away. The dudes took their power away, bro. And now they're weak as fuck and they're afraid to be the beautiful women. They could all get naked today and take the whole world over. All the women in the world, they separated them all, told them that they fucking demons, that they're the reason why this whole shit is fucked up from Adam and Eve. They told her that she came out of a man instead of a man coming out of her. Yeah, came out of a man's rib. All life on earth. Yeah, we believed it. When all life on earth comes out of a woman, so they literally fucked God. They said, fuck you, God. They said, fuck you, creator. The way you created shit isn't good enough. We're going to create some fucking fairy tale. And we're gonna make a whole world believe it, but the reason they had to do something crazy to make us believe this, I promise you, they put a spell on the whole world. The whole world says it has to be asleep for everybody to be driving around in cars and going to work every fucking day and thinking that God's a white man,
or anything beyond that. Honestly,
bro. Whenever we literally have women, we don't look at our women no more.
Okay, listen. Okay, so this is also bringing back. Okay, so did you watch the Super Bowl or anything? Even if you did or not,
I did.
Did you watch? Kendra Lamar was spitting out some things on there. Represent us women, basically, of all like the things that we have to basically go through.
Yeah, there was some deep shit about the Illuminati. Yeah, I mean about the Illuminati halftime show.
No Illuminati, but I'm just
I was
saying
big Illuminati.
on, like women though.
Okay, so Kendrick Lamar, he played both sides of the fence.
He could just only put out a little bit what he can.
He sold to Universal Studios.
I'm just talking about just women.
At the end of the day, he's a robot.
Yeah.
And like we can, so he tried to give us the little thing. So that's Donald Trump. We all think some people think Donald Trump. Oh no, those elite are elite. You know what I mean? You don't get to just go perform at the Super Bowl over Drake and over you know what I'm saying, over Lil Wayne and over everybody who's literally the goats. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, come on, Kendrick Lamar and Drake, bro. You know how bro that would have been legendary. Drake at the Super Bowl. Oh my god, are you? Bro, just think of one Drake song, bro. No new friends, no new friends, no new friends, no. Bro, I'm not gonna go there, bro. Every Drake song is a hit. But I'm saying Kendrick Lamar, bro, the reason why they did that is because they're pushing some like weird pedophile agenda type shit. Trying to make it seem like he's exposing these people, so everything's about to get exposed, Jesus is about to come back.
Well, nothing's so getting like a hoax.
Okay, so they're trying to like show us everything.
Like pretty much kind of like the Chris Rock and Will type of situation.
Not even that. That was kind of like a ritual. That was a ritual. So they trying to show us everything that they're doing with the PDD shit. They're showing us everything so that way.
It's all hope.
No, it'll keep us asleep and like a daydream slate. So we think everything's kind of cool. We thinking waiting for Jesus to come back and shit. But whenever we Jesus and shit, and all we have to do is just literally get naked. If the whole world got naked, it'd be like I'm telling. I promise to God, bro. That's the rules, bro. If the whole world broke they just broke the rule of clothes. I promise you. If everybody came together and said we're not gonna wear clothes. So that means, what does that mean? We can't go to work. That means we can't do nothing. That means the only thing we can do is just fucking just be naked.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, we're going to start remembering shit. And we start touching the trees and getting up in nature, blowing in the grass. Everybody on the whole planet.
Because we'll be all connected in a sense. Like
bro, nigga, yes. We'll all be connected. But I don't think that'll ever happen. But I'm just saying, like, that's the only thing I can think will happen. Or else so most of the people will have to die. And then the people who can get naked and get on the planet.
So the people that end up dying, how they gonna end up dying?
The reason why I say get naked is because that's your most righteous state of form. They tell you gotta wear all white. Your most righteous is when you naked.
But naked don't have to necessarily mean like.
Well, I'm saying
like it can just be something within your mind, like you.
No,
like,
not even that.
You just let.
No,
loose.
We are too deep in this shit. We have to get ass naked as a planet. I'm telling you, we fucking deep. Stop playing with me.
Okay.
We gotta get ass naked.
Okay,
stop playing with me.
There's materials that we make for ourselves that we could put on our body.
No.
Yes.
But we already did that. I'm telling you. Look, we gotta restart. If we want this planet back, if the humans, the regular original human beings on this planet want this planet back, they're gonna have to get ass naked.
The ones that you're talking about, they're still here.
And just stop wearing clothes for the rest of their life. They're gonna have to stop wearing clothes for the rest of their life. I don't know why. This is a download that I got, but if I can break it down to you, if you really want me to, there's a whole power structure thing behind clothes. They're telling you that we're empowered.
This right here, because these are lower hertz.
Bro, they're literally making it out of bullshit
they got
too
higher
nowadays.
hertz clothes that
I know, but I'm telling you, it's to the point now where we just have to literally get sunlight and nature air into our bodies and shit. And we have to get the natural
law that
planet
shit. Came out for the women of them showing their breasts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're literally animals too on a planet. Like, why are they making rules? Like, that's how you know that something else came to our planet. Something else came to our planet and fucking told us y'all can't be naked. And so the only way we can take our planet back is if we fucking got naked. Do you see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying naked ain't anything sexual. I'm saying naked has, hey, humility. I'm not afraid to fucking see you, and I'm not afraid to show you me. Because we're fucking brothers and sisters, and something's fucking taking our planet over, and we gotta fucking naked. But don't nobody want to think that shit sounds so weird, but they don't realize that something's taking our fucking planet over because they just going to work every fucking day and they watching TV and shit. What the fuck you think these cell phones can? It's just 100 years old. All of this technology.
Yeah.
Something's taking us over, and we know it. Watching robots and shit. Fucking NASA and all that stupid shit. Like, what the fuck are we giving them trillions of dollars for? Those are aliens. What are they doing? Faking shit? Like, when the last time they went to the moon? We get $1 trillion, they ain't been to the moon since the 60s? For real? Because they said they lost the technology on how to do it? The technology that they took to the moon was better than cell phones nowadays.
Damn.
Yes. And now they shit bajillion times better now. They still haven't been to the fucking moon. They're fucking aliens lying trying to fucking take a shit over with some fucking technology and shit. And it's cool because they ain't gonna fucking do it because I'm fucking back.
Home? They trying to go back to their home.
They're not trying to go back to their home. They don't have a fucking home. They're stuck here. So they're trying to take us over as long as they can until we wake up, and then we wake up and we fucking destroy them shit like we always do. Okay. Fucking bitch ass niggas. They're parasites is what they are. They're parasites, and they only come up certain times and shit. But the sun about to get ready to fucking wake everybody up. And everybody, hey nigga, the parasites is back. All right, back. Bah, bah, bah. I'm telling you, all the White Houses, all of the holy places, the Vatican, all of that shit is gonna be regular places where everybody can walk in after that shit. Just like the shit that's happened. There's some shit happening in Ukraine. Or some shit where like these people was in prison or some shit, and like it's like this crazy place or whatever, like everybody's able to go into now. It's just normal. Like all the people fled. All these people about to flee. Because it's not even these people, it's parasites inside of them. If we can just get the parasite out of them,
it's a wrap.
Swear to God on my mom.
Okay.
Stop playing with me.
Okay. Wow. That's crazy.